Whoa. Hold up a sec. YouTube is telling me that 79.1% of yous that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. What type of sorcery is this? Drag that Stuart Little looking ass across the screen and hit the subscribe button. Take care. See you in the video.
Hello there.
You guys weren't lying when you said when you start watching Breaking Bad and getting on a roll, you cannot stop, because I haven't stopped. This is the 4th video I'm recording today of Breaking Bad. This is the 4th episode in a row I am watching. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here in Sydney, Australia, shooting a shot, baby. And I have to make myself stop after this episode because we are here to react to episode 9 of season 4 of Breaking Bad, titled Bug. I cannot keep going this fast because I'm absolutely loving it. I need to stop, process things, and upload them at a steady rate. Obviously, the upload rate is dependent upon me, but the watching rate, oh man, I can't control myself sometimes because this show is absolutely fantastic. Last episode was amazing. Hermanos, seeing a little bit of the backstory of Gus and his relationship with the cartel. But yeah, let's see how this episode plays out. This episode's titled Bug. I'm guessing it's probably a reference to, obviously, the tracking chip that Walt supposedly placed on Gus's car, or Hank thinks Walt placed on Gus's car. So yeah, let's waste no more time. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's go. I have a feeling, yeah, I was about to say, is this Walt and potentially like a coughing attack from his cancer or something? A nosebleed? Probably lied about the remission last episode or a couple episodes ago. I feel like the episode might be misleading us here in terms of like maybe teasing a potential like shootout or some sort of brawl or fight happen, but I feel like it might be the cancer. It might be the cancer with the way the blood was dripping, or some maybe lung attack or coughing attack. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. Clean shoes this time. Every shot in this show connects to the previous shot. It's so well thought out. It's unbelievable.
I got it. I feel like a bee at a damn picnic, right?
Morning.
Hey, buddy. Ready to get your rocks on?
See, I knew it. Remember the show was just some sort of guy code for strip club.
Yeah, you got your single.
Maybe it is.
Got it. Yeah. Relax, buddy. This ain't no spy movie. It's more like Rocky, you know? Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. In sync. Bum, bum, bum.
It's eye of the tiger. Is
Please don't copyright me, please.
Rising up from my life.
Get the lyrics right. That Tyrus?
All right, baby. Let's see what we got.
Google Earth.
Oh, look at this. Bump, 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 bump. That's work. That's home. That's work. That's home. What, this guy? He goes 2 places every day all week? It's unbelievable. Chicken slinging son of a bitch.
Hank, is it possible that maybe, just maybe, he's not your guy?
Oh, a guy this clean's got to be dirty. What's the play here, buddy? How do I get this guy?
Hank's not gonna give up. He ain't gonna give up.
How?
Yo, Albuquerque, like, seems like such a peaceful place to live. Like, enjoy the scenery, peaceful, no main roads, or like, especially where Hank is, up on this sort of like hillside. It looks kind of peaceful. I was about to say, was someone in the car, or did he see someone through the rear windscreen? tailing him. Yeah, it's Tyrus.
Yes, hi. I live on the 4900 block of Doswell Place, and I want to report a very suspicious man who's lurking in my neighborhood. He's sitting in a blue sedan, and he's been staring at a particular house for a very long time. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you would, I would appreciate it.
Wow. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? I love how, like, Walt's shoes, like the beige shoes, kind of resemble the color of his car as well.
Look, it's still in there, all right? I didn't get a chance yet.
Just give me one.
Is that gonna be the cue for his, like, coughing or the blood in his lungs because he smoked a cigarette?
Like, Ice Road Truckers.
Ice Road Truckers.
I know that show.
What happens on that one?
Guys drive on ice.
I used to watch it when I was, like, little.
I am gonna do it. Oh man, don't you have enough cancer already? Look, I said I'd do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, well, what does it matter? We're both dead men anyway.
Are you sure about that? I love the time-lapse intermissions. Thinking of Skylar working at an office desk, like, I feel like they haven't closed that chapter off with the Beneke,
Hi.
Ted Beneke, and
Am
her
I,
work there.
catching you at a bad time?
I know we had that
I have a few minutes.
scene where he went to the house and sort of left,
Mr.
but
I'm almost 16, so leave me alone. Doesn't want a big thing for his birthday. He just wants to hang out with his friends, which is fine by me. You?
Fine by me.
Okay. So I figured low-key family dinner, no official party, and we bite the bullet and buy him a car. Used, I was thinking would be best, but no more than 5 years old, airbags, safety rated, all that. Do you have any thoughts on what kind? Or should I just go ahead and...
Yeah, no, you just go ahead.
Okay.
get him the charger back, man.
Listen, on another subject, I just wanted to tell you that business is good. Really good.
Not $7 million a year good, but
So
still good.
that I'm thinking maybe you don't need to even work your second job.
Ooh!
You're turning a profit.
We're coming close. Give us another month or two and yeah.
Yeah, so
We'll be there.
let's cook for another month or two and see how it goes.
All of this to say, maybe you could start thinking about an exit strategy.
Fair enough. He bought one himself. Yo, who opened it? Who was in his house? Who opened it?
I'm looking at it online right now. It's a big warehouse and rows of these long poultry buildings or hatcheries or whatever you call them. Lots of space to hide illicit activity. Sounds promising, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
So, what do you say, buddy? Got another field trip in you?
Indisposed.
What do you mean, like taking a dump in the spot?
Yeah, that's embarrassingly, that's it. You know, it's just upset stomach and, you know, everything.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
Probably one guy in a diaper is enough for this trip anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hank.
Hey, don't be. I've been asking a lot of you lately. I appreciate it. I'll find another ride for this one.
Interesting.
Yeah, did you think you could possibly hold off for a day or two?
Ah, geez, buddy. Yeah.
You know, I would just really love to be the one to be able to take you there. And I mean, I've just...
Give me a 24, 48 hour window. Let me just warn a couple individuals and then we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Oh man, this is so interesting because Hank, once he's locked onto his target, he's not going to stop. He's a predator waiting to pounce on its prey, and he's just not going to stop. He's going to chase this thing until he finally catches it. Like, he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop. And it's crazy. It's crazy because he sees Walt as this innocent individual. You know, he's got cancer. He's just bought a car wash. He got lucky with betting. And he's probably got a lot of free time on his hands. So he's like, yo, come on, Walt. Let's do this. And at the same time, we know what Walt's caught up in. Hank does not know what Walt's caught up in. And the all connecting storylines. Oh, it's just... It's so... like, the drama is just so exciting to watch.
I've just really enjoyed, you know, the time with you.
He's got to sugarcoat it.
Helping you. And
Yeah, okay, sure. If it means that much to you. Just, you know, give me a call when you're feeling up to it. All right.
thank you. Yeah, I will. Okay. Bye.
Let's get to work, Walt. Come on. We got to see Gus again.
Mike, listen, I just want to say first off, don't be angry.
What is it, Walter?
My brother-in-law, Mike, he soon he will probably, in the near future, take a ride out to a certain distribution center to look around for things.
Oh, that phone line clicking sounded savage.
Where's this all going?
Elsewhere.
Real quick elsewhere.
Thank you.
Keep that money rolling in, baby. Oh, that's Ted.
Thanks, guy.
Oh my God. Ted, what are you,
Someone from the office said you work down here, so I thought I'd come down and say hi.
I don't only work down here, baby. I own it. And I have a better net worth than you now, bitch.
Debated, you know, contacting you.
Hey, that's not your
Contact
problem,
me?
Sky.
What
It's
about a
his.
lawyer,
It's
Ted?
his. Send him.
Ted,
Send him packing.
this is the CID. The criminal division. My God, you're facing a felony charge here.
Send him. Send him.
$100,000 fine on top of the taxes you already owe, plus 5 years in prison.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it most certainly is.
Imagine she recommends Saul to him.
Look,
I know a guy.
I was wondering maybe if there's some way you could help with this.
Help. Help how?
Well, maybe there's some method or some accounting trick you could, you know, use.
Ted, it doesn't work like that. The damage is already...
I know a guy.
My name,
Uh-oh.
my signatures.
He signed
are
off on
all
everything.
over those books. Okay, once the CID sees this as willful tax fraud, they are going to build the strongest possible case against you. And once they start down that path, they have an 80% conviction rate. That's because they're allowed to monitor your mail and tap your phones, and not just you, Ted. Everyone involved in those books.
Stuff you, Ted.
I can't have this in my life. I cannot be audited.
You're gonna be fine, okay? They're after me. It's the captain they want, not some cashier at a car wash. No offense. I'm sorry. I don't want you to worry, okay?
You know what the funny thing is? The first time Skylar went to Ted, there was a sort of similar scene in terms of her begging him for a job and sort of like wanting a way back into work and sort of, you know, trying to mend those issues that happened in the past with them. And there was a similar scene where Skylar went to visit Ted in her office, and in his office, and he was the one, she was the one sort of, you know, begging for his help. And now the roles are switched, the roles are reversed. And there was a similar shot, I remember, I think, through Ted's blinds as well in his office, or his sort of curtains or blinds. I can't remember. I think he had blinds, and there was a similar shot as well through that. And now the roles are sort of being reversed. Skylar's the one sitting in the chair. She has sort of like the higher position of authority here, or the one that's sort of better off in life, and Ted's the one asking for her help. So it's a nice, neat callback to when I feel like Skylar was asking Ted for a job and sort of begging for his help. Now the roles have been reversed, kind of. Like, I feel like that's in a way.
I'm gonna figure out a way through this somehow.
I'd get Skylar to call Saul. Joint meeting with Saul right now. All three of them. Triple threat match with Saul.
Here.
I love the attention to detail. Not one grain of meth. Nothing.
It's only logical for him to off to do. ALD agent, poking around your junk. Who needs that, right? Makes sense to get rid of him for good.
But at the same time, you don't want the DEA becoming a bit more suspect
Killing a cop.
of Gus
I don't know.
because of the timing of Hank's death.
Could look suspicious if the dude who's investigating is suddenly up and dies.
He's saying it right now, what I was just saying.
And there's Mr. White, who would be even more apeshit if he had family getting murdered. Never cook for Gus again. Guess there's a lot of angles to consider.
If something were to happen to the man, would you have a problem with that?
Who really cares what I think?
Oh, mother! That was a sniper! Yo! That's a high caliber bullet right there. That took his brains off. Saved his life, saved his life.
Get comfortable, kid. We may be here a while.
Cartel trying to send the message. Oh, Gus is here too. Don't walk right into that, Gus. He's gonna save his life. He's gonna save his life. He's gonna save Gus's life. Oh no. Okay, no. Gus is just walking in there like last man standing. Are these warning shots or are they just missing intentionally? Or do they have stormtrooper shooting here? What is this? Surely that was warning shots to Gus. Yeah, he was missing on purpose, but still. Damn, that was badass. That was badass from Gus. Is this like the first time I've seen Gus in black? Trying to think. Far out. What are the terms though? Something to do with control of drugs over the border and things like that, obviously, but interested to see how that deal with the cartel changes things here. Load up the acid again.
Should I even ask? I wouldn't. And if you ever plan on calling the cops on one of my guys again, you go ahead and get 2 barrels.
I love how immediately he thought it was Gus.
Yo, like,
Thank you for saving my life.
I guess I never thanked you for what you did. Thanks.
Next time, don't stand there like an idiot. Move your feet, running, and so forth. The cartel needs Gus. His distribution network. They're not looking to kill him.
But what? The rest of us are like open season? Is he doing anything about that? Or do we just keep hanging out for target practice while he's...
Kid, enough. You got questions. Ask him yourself.
I love the time-lapse transitions.
Have a look at the copies of the receipts to refresh my memory.
Take all the time you need, Mr. Beneke. That's why we're here.
Beneke is buckling. Please bring in Saul.
Oh, I am so sorry I am late. I got lost. Hey, Ted.
Sky.
Mwah. Whew, this building is so confusing. There are doors everywhere. Hi, you are?
Special Agent James Baccaris.
Ooh.
What's with the facelift here? I'm not talking about the face as well, but yeah, what's with the uplift, Skylar? What's with the cleavage? What's with the eye shut? Okay, we'll keep it rolling. And action.
Special. Skylar White.
Okay.
Right, you've read Section 61 of the IRC?
I did not follow what you just said.
How gross income for a business is defined. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, I think I am.
No, you're not.
Well, you know what they say about opinions, right? Everyone's got one.
What's her angle here? What's her
It
angle?
doesn't matter if it's an electronic check or a paper check. Income is income. You're not allowed to not declare it. You used Quicken to manage books for a business this size.
I did. Oh, do you guys use that here? Because it is the best. It's like having a calculator on your computer.
Ms. White, how did you get this job?
Oh, Ted hired me.
I mean, your qualifications. What are your qualifications? I mean, where did you get your training?
Well, I haven't had any training per se. I've always been naturally good with numbers. Got a good instinct for them. Right, Teddy?
Why is she acting like a hoe? Hey, listen. This guy is doing the eye tracker challenge right here. The guy from the IRS. And he hasn't failed yet. My man. Staying strong. I've seen his eye contact. I've been paying attention to it. It's been locked in with Skylar's. He hasn't looked down. So he's doing all right. I just hope he doesn't flop. He's doing well, my guy. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong.
All falling into place now. Ms. White, I just have to ask.
I wonder if Skylar's doing this as a way to protect herself.
Not managing accounts anywhere else, are you?
Right now? Nope. I'm a cashier at a car wash.
Wish I could.
Don't tell me you're gonna lend him some money. Did he rock up in that little blue car just to show the IRS that, like, I don't know. That's not the BMW. Ah, Jesse arrives to Gus's house. The 1213.
Come in.
This is gonna be really, really interesting. Any interaction with Gus in this show, I just am so intrigued.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We'll eat first. And then we'll talk. Right on.
Did he do it? Nah, I don't think so. Hey, I'm interested to see, because Gus, with everything that's going on at the moment and everything that's preceded the dinner he had with Walt, you can see his mannerisms, his sort of attitude has changed as well with Jesse in his house. Whereas the first interaction with Walt, when he and Walt had dinner, he was kind of more like welcoming, and it was a more sort of peaceful relationship, obviously, and Gus seemed to more have that respect for Walt, and he was treating him nice. His tone of voice was kind of, you know, more welcoming, more friendly. And even when Walt entered the household, you saw those shots of the toys in the background, the little, I think, little bicycle, or like the little tricycle toy thing, to maybe showcase that little bit of comfort with Walt visiting Gus's house, you know, that he's fine here. And Gus was obviously more welcoming, whereas this is a different, entirely different scenario here with Jesse visiting, because of what's preceded that event and everything that's going on. Everything's changed, even with the cartel, not just Walt, with the cartel. And there's a lot of tension in the air at the moment. But similar external shot right here of Gus having dinner with Jesse, a similar external establishing shot of characters eating, and this is prominently used in the show as well, and it was really well used as well when Gus was having dinner with Walt. And he's having the same soup.
What am I doing here?
I believe. I feel like the plates are a different color from last time as well, when Walt had dinner with Gus. I don't know, I pay attention to too many little intricate details that's probably not important.
Concerns. What happened yesterday to my man at the farm, it was a terrible thing.
Oh, the dude getting his head blown off? Yeah.
I have invited you into my home. Prepare food so we could sit and talk.
Yeah, their attitude's completely different.
Discuss what's going on in this business. Our business, like men. And I will explain everything that's happening. I will answer your questions.
I'm gonna kick back.
But first,
he's gonna pull him up on the cigarette.
I need you to answer one question for me.
He's gonna pull him up on the cigarette.
Can you cook Walter's formula?
What?
Walter's formula. Can you produce his product without any help, alone?
No.
Ooh!
Why? You asking me if I can cook Mr. White's crystal? Without him? Me? The junkie loser you were about to waste and dump in the desert a month ago? This your plan, huh? Invite me in your house. Make whatever this is. Be my buddy and make me feel important.
I love Jesse's no bullshit attitude to Gus. Whereas you saw in the situation when Walt was having dinner with Gus, he was a bit more hesitant when he was discussing things. I feel like fear overwhelmed him, whereas Jesse does not give a crap at the moment. Like, he will clap back. He's not afraid to clap back.
Then get me to keep cooking for you after you kill Mr. White. You wanna talk like men? Let's talk like men. You kill Mr. White, you're gonna have to kill me too.
That is not what I asked you. You are here because circumstances with the cartel are untenable, and I need your help. I need you to help prevent an all-out war. Now, if you would, answer the question.
Oh, it might be a situation here where he needs two cooks, not take out Walt. It's a situation where one of them might need to cook for the cartel here. One of them might need to be transported to Mexico or something. Like, the cartel is probably like, we need our own cook down our end. You have two guys, we need one of them. Possibly. Might be reaching here, but possibly. Not a situation of one's expendable and I need you to stay cooking for me. Might be a situation where we need two cooks. They've used that same shot, that holding shot in the hallway, at the end of the hallway, so many times in this show. They've used it where it's a steady or kind of handheld camera steady shot of that hallway, and characters will, mainly Walter and Skylar, will enter from the bedroom. She's gonna loan some money to Ted, isn't she? I wonder if he laced the soup with ricin. If he actually did it. Oh, he had it on Jesse's car. He's gonna see that he visited Gus. At least Jesse's cleaned the house. At least he's cleaned the house up and repainted it.
You,
or like finished
want a
it. We
beer?
saw him repainting
Something?
last episode, but
Word has come down that they want me to go to Mexico.
there we go.
There's some sort of war brewing between Gus and the cartel. Right in front of me. It just blew his head open. I mean, some sniper nailed him from like a mile away.
A mile.
Anyway, they've been holding him off, but between cartel taking pot shots and your brother-in-law trying to throw a net over the whole deal, it's like what you call a rock and a hard place situation.
This has all been done in one take so far as well.
Gus is gonna cave. I mean, I'm supposed to go to Mexico and teach a bunch of cartel chemists how to cook a batch of blue. You know, I mean, Gus doesn't trust you, so I gotta go. I mean, you're the chemist. You know, go over there, go to the jungle or whatever. You know, and say they got like actual chemists, like cartel chemists asking me chemistry stuff that I don't know how to answer because I'm not you. And what if like all the equipment is in Mexican instead of English? I am dead. You know, I mean, all of us.
Ever since Walt entered the living room, this has all been done in one take. One take. And this show prides itself on sort of angled camera shots in the corner of the room, or the placement of the camera would be in the corner of the room, and it captured the entire room itself. And this one particularly captures the entire living room, or most of it, besides sort of like the subwoofer and TV sort of setting in the background, like to the right-hand side of the screen. But Aaron Paul has been nailing it in this scene yet again, and it's all been done in one take. He is still going.
So you saw Gus?
What? No.
You didn't see Gus?
No.
Then who told you all of that?
Because he's trying to find an excuse about not doing the
Passed
cigarette
out,
thing.
like I said.
Why are you weren't at Gus's house last night?
What?
Woo!
What the hell? Jeez.
Still here.
Oh, it's still there. Okay.
Still here.
Jeez. Okay, I knew you would react this way. I knew you would freak out and wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. Look, there was just this one big pot of stew, okay? He just made this one big pot, and we both ate from
Oh,
it.
yeah, it would have
What
been a
was I
risk.
supposed
My
to do?
bad, my bad.
Poison myself?
2 hours and 18 minutes, and you couldn't figure out a way to give it to him.
You never left the room!
Are you lying, little shit? And you were right there. You were in his house, and you didn't have the guts to do it.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
He knows,
You
bro.
never had any intention of killing him, did you?
The exact time.
How did you know I was at his house last night?
Brother, tracker.
Were you following me? You bugged my car?
7:10 to 9:28 p.m. 2 hours and 18 minutes. But you had no intentions, did you? Not the slightest intention. Go to Mexico and screw up like I know you will, and wind up in a barrel somewhere.
Oh! Oh! Okay, so that's where the blood was coming from. Okay, I thought it might have been the cancer returning. Or like, sort of like... So it was a brawl. It was a brawl. Okay. I mean, it's not like I haven't seen this before between these two in the caravan. Oh, come on, man. He just redecorated the place. You just know after a fight like this, everything will be happy daisy between these two. This is actually good for the relationship, I think. What's Walt gonna tell Skylar? Another business disagreement? Oh. Ankle tap. And any fist fight, Walt just gets his ass handed to him. First Mike, now Jesse.
Can you walk? Then get the fuck out of here and never come back.
I remember I was talking about a couple episodes ago, last episode and the one before, about loyalties and allegiances and them potentially shifting because of events that's going to happen and because of Gus and Mike starting to see Jesse's value. Walt obviously was the tipping point as well, because you saw Jesse stand up for Walt at the house without even knowing that it was sort of a situation of one of them needing to go to Mexico to teach the cartel how to cook, or to teach the cartel chemists how to cook. Jesse immediately assumed that Gus wanted to kill Walt, so he immediately stood up for him. So I wonder if Walt severed that relationship for good now. I doubt. There might be a way back. But for now, it's severed. That relationship is severed, and Jesse potentially is going to align with Gus and Mike for now. So it seems like Walt is just a lone wolf at the moment. So it's going to be interesting to see how things are going to play out in the future now after that just happened. And yeah, you get the feeling that Walt kind of knew Jesse was lying to him, but he had to make sure, obviously, and he found out that Gus went to his house, and then that was the bombshell right there. That was the tipping point for Jesse, obviously, knowing that Walt was tracking him and kind of spying him on him with the tracker. So yeah, it was great stuff. It was another fantastic episode. That interaction at the end was top class. That was top draw. I actually thought the interaction with Jesse was potentially going to go longer, but it was actually kind of cut short. Mainly, I guess, to leave room for that interaction at the end with Walter and Jesse, which was absolutely fantastic. And Aaron Paul delivering a one-take sort of like, not rant, but sort of like monologue to Walt about how everything is going to go down, what the cartel wants, what Gus wants. It was absolutely fantastic. It was just a simple holding steady shot of the camera in the corner of the room, and Aaron Paul going to ham as Walt was just taking everything in. Fantastic show, fantastic everything. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.